So you finally decided to do live streaming. And as a church, you want to get a couple of different camera angles so that you can get a nice video going and people can almost be a part of the service while they're watching. But you're intimidated by what they can do. Here's my advice. Get rid of the things that you don't need and take on just what this is designed to do at first. So learn how to do the switching so that you can get something out there. So what does this do for us? This brings in 4 inputs, 4 cameras or 4 other inputs, either HDMI, 4 HDMI or 4 SDI inputs. If you have cameras that have SDI, you can use those. If you have cameras or other inputs like laptops that use HDMI, you can use those. Just remember that on this one, the FoMaKo N4 and all of the FoMaKo brand M series switchers, whether they have the screen or not, the first 2 allow you to bring up to 4K video. So some really good video can come into this switcher. Take advantage of that by putting them in 1 or 2. Number 3 or 4 can take up to 1080p, which is basic which is high definition TV. To switch between those, you have a program view and you have a preview view. Now the program view is what's going to go out, is what you want to go out to whatever you are doing, your live stream, a recording, whichever way, or just showing on a TV screen. Preview is what you want to come next. So right now I'm in preview and we have the switcher in the program view. If I want to choose a different camera angle or a different input, I just have to push a button and I have a different input. Okay, and then I'm back. So it's just going to show you that this is what's going out and these are the different options you have. You just need to push the top row. The bottom row sets you up with the next preview. So I can choose the next window that I want to have coming up my way, and then I can use cut and it will just simply switch back and forth between the preview and the program view. So it just allows you to set up your next angle in the preview. If you only have 2 cameras, put one in preview, put the other in program, and just simply switch between those as you manage those 2 cameras. You can also use wipes and swipes and mix transitions to get between one or the other. So if I want to use a wipe, for instance, I want to push the auto button and it will just simply wipe back and forth between preview and program view. You can also use the slider to do the same thing. So as I bring it down, you can see how it's coming across, but now I can stop it and go back, or I can bring it all the way down and I can do it at the speed that I want to make it happen. So I can go slow or I can go fast. I can go slow or fast. Now the difference between those and the auto is this is set up for a speed and you can see that speed right there. So it will always do the same speed and it's a little bit more consistent to go back and forth. So that is basic camera switching, which is again what this is designed to do. It's a camera switcher. The other thing that you can do is you can also bring up a still or a pattern, they call it PAT, and use the PAT button to bring that into place, and now you just have a still video or a still picture instead of an actual video. So you can also bring up a video that you have in the aux input down here. So if I switch this over, back over to here, we have the aux input all the way down here in the corner. I choose aux on the preview side, and I can switch over and then once I do, I'm going to push one of these buttons. So you have 3 buttons on the side here. One is to go to the last video, one is to go to the next video, one is to play and pause the current video. So for instance, I can push that and it brings up a different video over here. I can come forward and it brings me back to the one I have and it starts it playing right away, or I can pause it. So let me switch to here. Subscribe and hit that like button so we can get this content out to more and more people. Hey, if you like what you see so far, please subscribe and hit that. And as you can hear and see, it loops until you tell it to stop. So these are the basics of the video switcher. Don't get wrapped around the axle about all these fancy things that you can do. Take advantage of the video switcher. As you go, you'll get more comfortable with it, and then you can move on to some of the things like chroma keying, which is what this is, and that may or may not be something you even do. We really don't use this in our church. Why? Because that's not what we're trying to do. Our job is to use technology to get the word out, which is the mission within our church. Hope that helps. Have a nice day, and God bless.